Starting in bay 1, we have limited storage over here for finished goods, special skidding that is not accessible by crane at the moment, very small amount of long products, a small maintenance area, and more long product storage. This bay number 1, is not under crane. This is bay 2. Bay 2 also houses finished goods, all wrapped, ready for immediate shipment for our contract customers. This bay is under crane. However, the current bridge that you see here does not have a hoist that's operating. Hoist broke down a few years back, and we have not gotten it repaired yet. Moving to the back of bay 2, we have our storage for our film and a small bar saw next to the maintenance area. This is bay number 3. We have a ramp that drivers must back into. We do not have a drive-through bay. Bay number 3 is our main loading bay. We have 2 cranes, one primarily for loading purposes, the second crane primarily for unloading both of our cut-to-length lines. Both cut-to-length lines have conveyors that run out into this bay, and materials taken off either by forklift or by crane. This we're going to consider bay 4, and I'll cover bay 5 as well. Right now in bay 4, our polished coils are unloaded with the single leg gantry crane, transferred over to the cut-to-length lines with the coil cart. Bay 5 right now houses small coils for our contract account, some items that are shipping out tonight, and a dust collection system that will be moved outside in February of 2020. Bay number 5 is not under any type of crane. Bay number 4 is, again, gantry crane, primarily for offloading polished coils. We have supplies here for our coil polish line, and the coil polish upwinder is also in this bay 4. Bay 4 is also where the stacker for both lines is located. Small jib crane for skids. Stacker on cut-to-length 1, cut-to-length 1, cut-to-length 2. Bay 6 is our main coil bay. Truck's back in here. Again, you can see it's tight. Not a drive-through bay either. We house our stainless coils in this bay. We currently have 1 crane operating in bay 6, and most of our stainless storage is in bay 6. Ceiling height's very low. It limits us to stacking coils only too high. coil polish unwinders in this bay, and both cut the length line unwinders. All coils are fed onto the machinery from this bay here. Coil polisher, cut the length 2, cut the length 1. Moving through the small doorway into bay number 7, we have additional coil storage. Again, door with a pit, coil storage in 5 rows with a coil tipper under a 20-ton crane. Ceiling height's much higher over here, allows us to stack 4 high if need be. Right now inventory levels are low. Coils are stored at 2 high, 3 max. This would be considered bay 7. Moving into bay 8, we have our main sheet department area. Small gantry crane with a sheet lifter and a manual PVC machine. Open inventory items available for general sale. Transactional business. Small shear in the back. Racking. 20-ton bridge with only a 10-ton hoist. Hoist was replaced about 5 years ago, and there was not a need for a 20-ton hoist back in this area. Looks like the rails should support a crane in this very last bay. However, we have to confirm that with the engineers that built the side of the building. So our flow of material is obviously not all that great either. All of our stock is being stored back here in bay 7, but all the material is being produced on the other side of the building, being discharged into bay 3. So there's a lot of back and forth movement in this aisle here of material, wasted movement, as the layout just does not allow for an efficient flow of material. We're under approximately 77,000 square feet. Again, limited ceiling height in this building here with the processing equipment. Limited yard space. Trucks have to enter into the parking lot from the street, usually forward facing. Then they have a very small lot area to try to make a U-turn and back into one of the bays. It gets pretty clogged up in here if there's more than just a couple of trucks, as you see. If we have trucks arrive after 2 o'clock, they actually can't turn around in the lot because our trucks are back. So they have to back up the length of the driveway out into the street, turn around, and back in. Needless to say, there's quite a few angry truck drivers if they come later in the afternoon.